Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. I hope you all had a fantastic week and an even better weekend. You know, there's a trait that is often seen in people that have narcissistic personality disorder, and that is rewriting history. It seems like Amber is trying to rewrite some history by saying that she has never been sick since she's been with Jay. So I thought for tonight it might be fun to just make a little compilation through the year and see all the times that Amber actually has been sick. I have to tell you, this video would have been a heck of a lot harder for me to make had it not been for Ella H., one of our amazing Discord and channel members who was known affectionately as our Amberlynn Reed historian. Thank you, Ella, for all of your hard work and, quite frankly, for making this video a lot easier for me. Now, without any further ado, let's dive right in. Let's start off in March. We think of March as the beginning of spring. March brings the vernal equinox, the full worm moon, and the return of daylight savings time. But March is named after Mars, the Roman god of war, and Amber seemed to be battling a couple of things.
I'm just feeling really good, like getting out a little bit and stuff. I do have to get my booster shot. I have not gotten it yet. I recently had to take antibiotics. It's not something I talked about. I don't really want to talk about it. So supposedly when you take antibiotics because of an infection or something like that, like you can't get your booster shot or something. I don't know. The doctor explained it. That I am officially diagnosed with binge eating disorder. And I also was diagnosed with excoriation. I'm completely saying it wrong. It's because I pick my skin, and she specializes in that too. Oh my god, this is so great. Like, she specializes in the things that I need help on, and I'm just really excited. I already have some homework I have to do. I have to get some labs done. I already have my next 2 appointments scheduled. This is very, very pricey. Outpatient is going to be pricey, but it's going to be worth it. I also am going to get an appointment with a dietitian at the eating disorder clinic, and I'm just thrilled.
Now it's May. May is the third and last month of spring. May was named for the Greek goddess Maya, who was the goddess of fertility. In Kentucky, the world's most famous horse race, the Kentucky Derby, is held on the second Saturday of every May. Unfortunately, our gorl couldn't attend.
I have a massive headache right now. I've had a headache for like the last, I don't know, like 20 hours, and I don't get headaches. So it stopped hurting for a minute last night. I don't know. I've been eating less because I am actively like losing weight right now, and I will talk about that in a future video. But I think it's just like my body's not used to it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being self-sabotage Lynn. I'm pretty sure one of the areas on my leg, I'm sure the way you guys are imagining it is probably worse than what it really is because I'm just bad at explaining things. But long story short, I have cellulitis again, and a lot of people are like, why are you getting it so often? It's because of that. I do, you know, keep myself clean. I shower daily. That has nothing to do with it. I promise it does not. And it's easier for people to get it once they've already had it. So since, you know, first time I ever got it, I was 16. So since I've already had it now multiple times, plus, you know, I got lymphedema, and that's, you know, where I get my cellulitis is my lymphedema leg. My weight does play a big role, but skinny people do get cellulitis, so I need to make that known as well. It is the next day. Still sick. I just feel super nauseous. So I'm gonna eat. I'm having a tuna sandwich with my cellulitis. My leg no longer hurts. I'm still taking antibiotics. It is still a little red, but the only thing that I'm noticing is I think the antibiotics are just like tearing me up. Ever since I started taking them, like I spend the whole day just being so nauseous, and it's really weird because this is the antibiotic I always take that gets rid of my cellulitis, and I've never reacted this way to it. So I don't know what that's about. I do take my antibiotic twice a day. I take it 12 hours apart, and the doctor did tell me to take it for 7 days if I still have cellulitis, to take it for the next 7 days. But yeah, this nausea is like truly kicking me in the butt. Sometimes it's so bad that like I just really can't stand it. I did end up puking one time from it. Okay, so trigger warning. The puke, and it's because like I did take the antibiotic on an empty stomach, which is really bad. So I think anyways, so gross. Anyways, if it wasn't for the nausea, I'd be totally fine, but ugh.
Soon it was June. June is the first month of the summer season in the Northern Hemisphere, where Amberlynn lives. Did you know that June originally had 29 days, and it was Julius Caesar who added the additional day, making June 30 days long? June 21st is known as Go Skateboarding Day. But once again, our gorl just couldn't make it.
Hey guys, so this is not entirely something I want to admit, but I have cellulitis again. I didn't want to share it like because I fear judgment, but like I literally am judged no matter what. This is just what I'm going through. I know a lot of people say it's like because of hygiene. It just doesn't work that way. Again, this is gonna be another TMI moment, but I do have athlete's feet. I know that's like so random, but I have athlete's feet, and that is like a major cause of cellulitis. Google it if you have to, talk to your doctors if you have to. I just know a lot of people like to say that it's because I'm a dirty person. No. Yes, I am suffering with the cellulitis again. I had a fever, I had chills, my leg is just beet red, like highlighter red, nearly like blinds your eyes out. So I'm just back to taking antibiotics.
Now it is July, the second month of summer. July is the warmest month in the Northern Hemisphere. There are many countries that celebrate their Independence Day during July, including Canada, the United States, Belarus, Venezuela, Argentina, Belgium, the Bahamas, and the Maldives, and France. July, however, found our girl once again feeling under the weather and not feeling like celebrating any independence.
And I was eating these things so quickly and rapidly that it's just like that's the only thing that mattered in the world. I went to bed so sad, and I woke up fucking sick. I feel so sick. I have heartburn, I have indigestion, my gallstones hurt so bad, and I puked. I was feeling so sick that I puked. It's very rare that I actually throw up from binging. No, I've never forced myself to, and this was simply my body just feeling so sick because of what I did to it. There are certain things that I talk about and share, like how hardcore I binged the other night, or like how sick I was yesterday because my gallstones, you know, etc., etc. Like those are things that I just wouldn't talk about, you know, and I've been showing you guys literally everything that I'm eating.
Summer kept rolling along, and soon it was August, the birth month of the zodiac signs Leo and Virgo. August is the last month of summer vacation, and it's also known as Peach Month. Amber, however, wasn't feeling very peachy.
By brushing my teeth too much, I don't know what happened, but it made one of my teeth up here crack. And I said, excuse me? So my tooth cracked, and I started having this horrible pain. Like, it was like all right here. And then I noticed the tooth next to it was getting discolored, and I was like, cute, okay. So I ended up going to emergency dentist because it got so bad that I couldn't function. The pain was so bad, I literally, half of my brain was not working. They did the x-rays, and it turns out it's not the tooth that's chipped that was causing the pain. It's the tooth next to it. I had a horrible abscess. They said, we can't save this tooth. So it was honestly so traumatizing because like getting a tooth taken out for me is pretty extreme. You know, that tooth has been with me my whole life. When I smile, you kind of see I have a missing tooth. And I don't know if anyone's noticed. I don't know if y'all have noticed. I don't know. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm suffering with really bad TMJ. I'm still having horrendous pain. It's especially right here, but it causes my teeth to hurt, causes my head to hurt, causes my ear to hurt. So I have another dentist appointment for that. It's just like, really? So I've been taking ibuprofen daily for over a month. And also I have this really like weird lump under this arm. It's like not even visible. Like it's like under my skin. And sometimes it makes my arm like swollen and red and like super hot. So my doctor is like, okay, we need to schedule you to get an ultrasound just to see like what it could be. So we're gonna do some imaging. So we're getting that appointment. They're making it and they're gonna call me and let me know. And then also they're making me an appointment with a lymphedema doctor. And I ended up falling, and God, the fucking noise that my ankle made. I don't think I'll ever forget that noise. It was so scary. And I was by myself, and I just felt so scared. And like when I sat up from falling, I looked down at the ankle that made that noise, and my foot was just like dangling. And it was just so scary. And immediately I felt pain. Like it was immediate. Like I had a little bit of like an adrenaline rush for a minute there. When I was walking back into the apartment, I think I was just so shocked by everything. And so I was able to limp my way back into the apartment, and I was just terrified. Guys, so it has been almost a week. I talked to you guys on Monday, and today is Sunday. I kind of sort of got sick, so yeah, I got sick. Didn't feel like filming. I thought it would be very pointless and boring. I've just been like resting up. I have been doing tons of Instagram Q&As. So I just got out of the hospital. I woke up with really bad pain on my left side in my back, and when I breathe in, it's like this sharp pain and it feels horrible. I called my doctor just to make an appointment, but they said there's no available appointments, and with your symptoms you need to go to the ER. Because when you have symptoms like that, especially because it felt like I was also short of breath, you know, breathing in was hurting really bad, so it's like something could be wrong with my lungs, or they even said that it was like possible heart attack. So they gave me an EKG. As you can still see, I haven't taken any of them off. I also have some on my stomach, and thankfully the EKG was perfect. I also got my blood taken, which I have a whole story with that. Okay, so I'm now home, and I've been crying since the last clip. A few days ago, I started having the pain again. It started just a little bit in my shoulder, but nowhere near as bad as it was. But it feels like my lung is like thumping, like right there. Oh, because I did like a deep breath, whatever. My doctor just called me after she looked at my stuff, and she said they did not do a D-dimer, which I don't know why they wouldn't have, because she even said that. She's like, you know, show signs of possibly having a blood clot in your lungs, so they should have done that, but they didn't. And something actually was found in my x-ray, and for some reason at the hospital they didn't tell me. Part of my lung, God, I just feel like it's never ending. I no. Part of my lung is collapsed. The bottom of it. And it's like, is that what's causing all this? And my doctor said if your breathing gets worse, then that could be a bad thing. And I don't know. Finally found a doctor who just like is phenomenal and listens to me. And good news, the nodule isn't there. They think that I really did just have like pneumonia because I did take 2 different types of antibiotics at the exact same time. And the fluid has drastically improved. So I think that, well, my doctor thinks that they confused my fluid with a nodule because I don't have one. I don't know. I just feel so lucky and grateful. This has been such a scary time for me. And oh, Feline's coming. I have to walk downstairs.
In the blink of an eye, it was October. Firmly entrenched in autumn, the leaves of the trees are beginning to change color. It is the month of Halloween. It's also the national month for many health observances, including healthy lungs, breast cancer, lupus, and spina bifida. In October, Amber also had many health observances.
I really wanted to wear my hair down today, but it's fine. So a new update on my pain. There's this weird sharp pain in the bottom, like where my spine is. So I don't know what that is, but the pain is traveling a little bit, which is scary. I just want to feel better. Ugh, I have so many doctor's appointments coming up because I'm like an advocate for myself and actually taking care of myself, and I'm proud of that. But one that I am honestly so excited for, I am finally seeing a lymphedema specialist. I want to say that this lymphedema specialist is more than that. She also is a specialist in lipedema. She has been a specialist for over 30 years. So her knowledge was mind-blowing. This appointment was 2 hours long. And as soon as she saw me, even before I took my pants off, she knew exactly what it was. And then I had to obviously take off my clothing, and she really saw. I do have a little bit of lymphedema. I do. But what I'm actually experiencing is lipedema.
It's starting to get cold. It's November. It's the last month of the fall season. American football is in full swing. Go Team Blue. And most, if not all, of the leaves have fallen off the trees. November has often been thought of as a somber month because it signaled the start of winter. Winter looked like it was going to be fairly somber for Amber as well.
She trusted that I would tell her if I had any issues, and I did tell her, and it was around the same time that they noticed from my CT scans that I have sludge in my gallbladder. So my doctor told me, okay, you need to stop taking Ozempic. And I had a moment where I was like, can we just give it one more chance? Can we wait until I'm in pain one more time? Because I did not want to stop Ozempic. I wanted to keep increasing my dose, and I wanted to see how it would do for me, and I just wanted to get to like the highest dose.
And now it's December. It's finally clear. The hard work is over, and Christmas is near. Amber declares herself healthy in the somberest of tones, and then begins to tell us of her tonsil stones.
Anyways, change of topic here, I'm suffering with a sore throat. This tonsil be hurting, folks. It started today. I am one of them ones that sometimes suffer with tonsil stones, so I don't know if that's what I'm experiencing currently, but it ain't fun, it ain't cute, it ain't fresh. But while we're here, I have a couple random updates. If you guys remember in my vlog yesterday, I thought I was getting sick because my throat was hurting. I have some like pus pockets. Wait, do I still? Hold on. Let's look. This is my mirror. Oh, okay. My pus pockets have gotten better. I actually got pneumonia from being bedridden due to me falling and tearing ligaments in my ankle, and I could not walk. So I got pneumonia because of that. that can happen to anybody. That was actually something I was worried about that was gonna happen. I've never had pneumonia before besides then. So I assumed my symptoms, like if I did get pneumonia, I would know. I'd be like, oh, this would be obvious. You know, I'd have a fever and whatever else it comes with, like what pneumonia comes with. But pneumonia, walking pneumonia, is kind of silent, but it's oh so painful. So, you know, me going to the ER and to the doctor and stuff, like they didn't even know it was pneumonia until they ruled out like a bunch of scary things like blood clot, cancer. They thought some of my lung was collapsed. Like it was a mess.
Thank you very much for joining me for another little silly compilation. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider becoming a channel member. You get extra videos, some vlogs, and access to the Discord. If you liked this video, please check out this video here. It's very festive, and I think it's kind of cute. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to click like if you like the video, and subscribe. It's absolutely free, and Rio will be your new best friend. Have a great night. Until we meet again, please be kind, and hasta luego.